right, Coach. From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go! First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, watch it! Attack!
Fucking lost again.
Hey, Ripley! Mike 7.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
What happened?
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. Boy, excellent coverage there. Last week he had the interception. One reason why he was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
So no jokes about not having hands, right? Because he got the pick last week. This week, he's knocked down a ball in this game so far. Let's see if he can get an interception as this one continues.
I hate man when they do that shit. Fuck.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, Ripley.
Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
I let Keith just jump in the party.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jackson going to throw again. Dancing to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down, Hill. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? From the gun, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. He was looking for Daniels that time.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
That one goes for 24 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's first and 5.
Check three.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And another run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Check. Seven's a Mike. Check. Seven's a Mike. Mike 7.
Come on, man.
Yellow.
On first down, Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback. And they know where to go.
Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Lorenzo Carter. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18.
What?
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third long situation coming up.
Keep covering 21, man.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It's Ross, complete. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this is caught.
Right behind.
Touchdown,
Not ready.
Baltimore. John Ross, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. From the 31, Mahomes going down the middle, and it's complete. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. A first down carry for Barkley.
My ball.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 41, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. He takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Move the ball, man. You got that offense, you better move the ball.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter.
They made me run past him.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
I like this speed. Got him.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. It's Kelce on the ground. He'll take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Travis Kelce
with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Harrison Buck. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have a superior team and they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Get out here.
On 2nd down and 4, Jackson forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Jackson is going to fire one deep over the middle, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight, He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
I would have caught that ball the way I supposed to caught it.
He's got his man. It's Andrews.
It would have won in the overtime.
Gotta put them boys in. Hold on. Get in, man. You can stay in, Justin Ross. John Ross, you straight. That's how we gonna do that.
I gotta make these boys be overpowering, bro.
I keep forgetting that Smiley League, I got them boys in to get their overall up. I'm playing as usual, I gotta play them gangsters.
Hey, by 52. 52.
Well, you forgot because you're in the year 6, nigga, year 7. You ain't got a whole system in that shit already.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Let's go.
It's gonna be no dog fight repeat today, baby. Let's go.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, my God. Let's go.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Wow.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
That's taken in by Callaway. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Ravens push further out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
I don't like it. Take that back.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Tide is rolling.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, my God.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Let's close this lead, 20, son.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Hey, check Mike. Mike 6. I'm trying to collect. Two, fellas, let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And going deep for Hill. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. They go play action now. Jackson turns the end zone for Brown. And it is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
When I just not too slant, when that boy man. Moss threw that thing to the sideline.
They're running it. Jim. Switch it.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, yeah, got him.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Over him.
I always find some way somehow to make plays, bro. Thanks, Steve.
But that's how it should be as an old
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us where they actually have a chance to come all the way back. And
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Solomon Thomas picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Away from it, bro.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull them out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Jackson now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They start the second half with Hill. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson being chased out left.
Oh my gosh, my O-line is so fucking solid.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a 10th carry for Hill. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Open man is lost, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. As the Ravens push further out in front. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right out.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
We're trying to do everything on Tyreek Hill.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dante Fowler, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Escaping the pressure right. It's Hill, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
There goes a deep ball. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's Hill. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Sam Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Fowler in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 3rd down, Jackson going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Watch out for Hill on the return.
I wish they would bring that back on, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Mike 7. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard
You
line.
got it. You got it. 52, Mike 52. I'm coming for you.
Again, they run with Hill.
Let's go, defense.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Now a give right side. Dobbins. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
Safety's creeping. Check, 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 check.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Darren Lee there to get him down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Going for it all. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Dante Fowler in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Hey, check Mike.
Mahomes going to throw.
You won't cover the spread.
Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Oh, nigga, always coming.
Now Mahomes.
Oh, nigga,
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 21. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And once again, Hill, he's been busy. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Touch you, motherfucker. Get out the field.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
He get me. He's not going to get me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his left. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 24. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on.
Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Brings up second and 4. Come on, the Ravens 31-yard line.
No dog Cole, gotta get 100 yards.
From the 31, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Elsewhere in the NFL, they're in the fourth down in New Orleans. And it's now a 2-touchdown advantage for the Bengals.
All right, I'm gonna
Joe Mixon, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. They'll roll him out right. He is going to find Hill here. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Hey, Ripley. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Watch out. He's coming.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 24, and that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens,